Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat, chat.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Yo. This is One Drop Podcast. This is episode 38. I'm your boy Lukey Flex.
Tracy Loyal.
Dylan John in the building. People, check in.
Yes. We're here another week. Man, it's been a full weekend, but it's been more relaxing for me. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna start off with my little recap. You know what I mean? So my little recap of my weekend first. So you know what I mean. So Friday night,
mental check, remember?
Yeah. We go. Yeah. Well, you want to do that first? Where my mental check? Where your mental check this weekend? This week?
Yeah, 9.
9.
Feel good. Yeah.
Okay.
How
about you? How about you, Dillinger?
I'm like a 10.
Okay, that feels good.
But you just
Oh my god!
Oh yeah.
the classical.
Yeah. Big up to them, man.
Alive, yo.
Yeah.
Call it chunky.
Yeah, man. Some people team pick up 5.
Yeah.
His life was hot today.
Yeah. See win 2-1.
Well, I'm about a 9 this week. You know what I mean? Been a good week. It's been a relaxing weekend. I think with the weekend coming, it gave my mental check a little bit more points up. Spending time with family. I actually took them to a Princeton University football game. They was playing against Harvard. That was dope because it was like a 5 overtime game.
Wow.
Yeah, 5 overtimes, bro.
Damn.
So I had really good seats. So it was some good money spent. Well, you know what I mean. Some well spent money. So
God.
5 overtime.
5 overtimes. Yes. No, it was good. And the crazy part was right. I think it was like the second or third overtime. I think they threw Harvard threw a touchdown pass, but the Harvard coach called a timeout before the play happened. Oh, and it stopped it. So same time I seen the pass go, I like, man, I'm leaving. Yeah. So when I heard the Princeton side start cheering, I had to run back in.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but it was funny because I actually did it because it was a bye week for my sons. They didn't have football this weekend, so I just took them to the game just to, have some little time to go see something different. And
watch it in real life.
Yeah. And all my sons got a little college football dream, so y'all can see a little something here and there. So it was a cool day, and I just appreciate that. So I'm at a good state right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, mine's just more productive this weekend.
Yeah.
Well, this whole week's been really productive.
Yeah. Yeah.
My sister got her baby christening coming up, so getting ready for that.
Yeah.
And be like her baby shower, big old,
Shit. If it's anything like the baby shower, I don't know how that's going. It's going to be cold in November. I don't know.
So even though she like to do things big, so we just getting ready for that. Going to the store, getting everything, as far as decor and all that good stuff for the house. You get a little bit excited. This is how you're getting old. Yeah. You get excited over home items.
Exactly.
So it was it was really good. My weekend was pretty good.
That's cool.
The week overall, can't complain.
So Dylan, ain't no party, you ain't featuring no party this weekend?
Nah, they go out this weekend.
Yo, I really thought it was a party. That the party that was in Trenton, I really thought it was in New York. I didn't even check.
I didn't see a venue, so
I didn't see a venue on there, but I thought it was in New York because there's so many New York selectors on the dance.
I mean, I knew it was in Trenton, but like,
Nah, I didn't.
I don't know. I went out. I went out early on. I did go out. I'm not gonna lie. I went out early Saturday, but it was early, like in the evening. It was like from like 6 to like 8.
Okay. What kind of event was that?
It was like a birthday party.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So and then like after that, I didn't really feel like doing anything else.
Yeah.
yeah, it was like mellow.
You gotta follow your vibe, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Follow your vibe, and I feel like, man, yesterday it was just like I was already on a high with my fam, so I'm like, let me just stay in the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And as usual, I didn't listen. I seen the flyer 1 or 2 times, but I didn't know what it was about.
I didn't know where it was.
Yeah.
Actually,
I really did. I didn't know what it was about. So,
yeah.
but from the couple,
So you
know,
see,
social
flyer
media.
don't know what it about. The flyer not supposed to tell you what it about.
The flyer,
The flyer didn't have no address,
It didn't
though.
have like, what was the theme of the
It
party?
was
I
ladies'
don't
night.
know.
It's called ladies' night.
See,
Ladies'
I couldn't remember
night.
that, but I remember
Yeah.
seeing the flyer
Yeah.
with Lava on
Yeah,
there.
and
And
DJ Kenny. Yeah.
those are the only 2. I was just like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
That's what-
So I'm waiting for a venue to drop.
Yeah.
I ain't see nothing.
Yeah.
So,
But I don't
just
think.
write it off.
I don't think
Okay.
I don't even think. I don't know. I don't know if the promoters are from here who promoted it. So that's another thing.
Can be.
Yeah, because
That's another
only
thing, too.
ones I knew that was on that dance was Volume 1, and that was it. So that's why I figured that they was getting a bookings in New York. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I was out the loop this week, so
We can't make it to all of
it
us.
happens.
Yeah, exactly,
It happens.
exactly.
But it sounded like they had a good time, man. Because I had to go do at the venue that they had the party. I had to do a repast today. So I was bringing in my equipment while they was bringing their equipment out. So so we had a little conversation of how the like night went. But it looked like it was a nice night, man. Because everything looked like they didn't even get finished cleaning up by the time we was getting in there. So it looked like it was a
From
nice
some of the
night.
snaps I saw, and people are enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it looked like it was a good
They
time.
looked like they were enjoying themselves. So but like I said, I didn't see a venue. I didn't really know what it was about.
Yeah.
So it's like that. But
It happens.
Next
It
one.
happens.
We'll catch the next
We
one.
catch the next one. Yeah. You know what I mean?
That's the next one.
Yeah.
the next one.
But further on going on in the news, we
So
have a lot of things going on. So Tracy, tell us what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Just put me on the spot like
Exactly.
That. I'm not ready to prepare
You
for this.
the news.
Yeah,
yeah, let us know what going on.
no.
Oh, that's what they're
So
sending us in the group chat. Let us
Exactly.
listen.
This is the group chat segment.
know. Yeah, group chat.
The group chat segment.
the group chat segment.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. So what I really wanted us to talk about was the
The Savannah.
incident. No. The incident in regards to the people in St. Thomas. They killed the wrong person, the Jungle Justice, because we were talking about that on the last episode.
Yes.
So they catch the man,
Catch the wrong one.
Catch the wrong man, yes.
Catch the wrong man.
Catch the wrong one.
Yeah.
Catch the wrong
Lead
man.
with that.
And of course, Jungle Justice take up the the whole thing that upon itself,
So,
Yeah.
and then just beat and kill the wrong man and basically bleed out right in front of everybody.
And that's why I don't agree with that. At that 50-50 with stuff with Jungle Justice.
And that's like I said the last time. I guess for me, I look at it both ways. If you see the person, if you caught the person in the act, there's nothing wrong with
Exactly.
that. Beat him.
Only if in the act. That's the only time I say do that.
Now with this gentleman, Levi, I don't think I can't remember his last name, but so they basically beat the man to death.
So what basically is it looking like?
After it,
They said the man favor
don't look
him.
nothing like him.
That's what they said. Them favor him.
The
Favor
man,
the man.
He did not look nothing like the suspect.
And he looked like an older guy. Actually,
He's way older.
Yeah, he looked like an older guy
He's
to
way
me.
older. So
what I'm saying,
he's
look
not
like that.
he's not from the area.
Oh,
He's
he's
not-
that's what happened. A stranger coming to the area, so that's what happened.
But any
That's how Jungle Justice
yeah,
thing,
that's
though.
how it is though.
Yeah.
But you see when like trauma happens in any community like that, alert gets higher. You understand what I'm saying? So
is
everybody is on guard from, just having, they don't want nothing else to happen again like that. So everybody on guard now. So they see a strange face, that shit. They have to explain itself or show some documents or something, because that's the thing.
Why they couldn't just say, all right, let me see your ID.
Yeah.
Look at the person.
But at the same time,
that's the thing about jungle justice. It's not that's not jungle justice.
Exactly.
Jungle justice is like an immediate reaction.
Yeah.
Jungle
It's like
justice
off of emotion.
It's not gonna wait and ask questions.
Yeah, it's off of emotion.
That's why I said I wasn't with that joint.
Yeah.
And for me, like I said, if you catch them that act, fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to ask no questions, but
Exactly.
you can't catch random people and just kill them.
Nah.
It was
Even if you look
after.
exactly like him, man. You
still have to find out. You still
be man.
Exactly.
You see me?
So even after they killed the man, now in the
And
video, you
people
can
love
hear
kill too much. Yo, like everywhere we kill.
Yeah.
Like, yo,
afterwards. It's like we killed the wrong person, and it's like,
I tell you, like, there's a woman on the scene, dog, and yo, the woman I tell the man, say, yo, I don't wrong man them kill, and them like say, oh. like it's nothing.
That's what I'm
Like it was
tell you.
nothing.
Yo, the man looked for and I said, oh, I don't wrong man. I just keep it moving. I said, what the fuck is going on?
I'm trying to tell you. So,
Yeah, I don't understand.
It's not funny, but man, tell you,
It's not funny, but
you have to take bad thing,
because at the same time, like this man done do the works already and take the man life for no reason, but at the same time, you don't even show no empathy. You don't show no nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's where the thing. That's the issue come in. Yeah.
Yeah. So you kill this man. No. Afterwards, it's like, oh, sorry, wrong man, and then everybody's quiet.
Yeah.
So to me now, it's just like I feel like somebody should get charged for that.
Somebody should, but they won't. That's the thing. Like, you can't with jungle justice. Nobody gonna talk, and nobody gonna show who initiated anything. You understand what I'm saying? Because
say the crowd did it.
You understand what I'm saying? Nobody gonna say who went
unless
through.
you're gonna lock up 10 people
Exactly.
for one crime.
Yeah. Everybody gonna have to share a murder charge. I don't know if that's gonna.
I mean, that's what they did to the cartel.
Yeah, they did the same thing to cartel. Yeah,
exactly.
But
So they can't get a 4 or 5 man.
Share it. No, I agree with that though. I agree with that.
And they won't though.
You're right.
Hey,
first 4 way take a lick. First 4 way do some
crazy
chopping.
thing is,
Listen.
I'm pretty sure somebody had their phone.
It was a couple people
You know
with
they
their.
have it.
It was a couple people that had their machetes in their hands. So you need to ID those people first. You know what I'm saying
There we
in that
go.
video.
Exactly.
So
Hey, them people
That's
in
it.
jungle justice, no, them only can't go in there, go church, go work, you know. And pass that church.
Yo, talk about the cult pastor, man, and like switching lanes. So, you're done talking
no,
about?
No. It's like so much crazy shit been coming out since he got arrested.
Okay, yeah.
So it's just like
It's
where do
mad
we
video.
start?
It's mad, but I'm going off the video that I seen. You know what I mean? If you guys are new to the
The one
news,
in jail.
yeah, the one that he was in yeah. But if everybody that's new to the news right now, it was a cult like a church in Montego Bay,
Catholic.
and doing cultish sacrifices, human sacrifice, and which have 3 lives lost in those sacrifices. So fast forward into present time, that pastor is in police custody, and they had a couple of videos come out with the pastor. They basically
Which I don't agree with. Why police releasing videos?
because they ego as fuck out
I don't
there.
understand
crazy.
that.
Like,
Yo.
They're doing too much.
Yeah.
All for social media.
So
like, I don't get
they
it.
in there making
they
kind
probably
of
making money off those videos.
exactly,
So.
and they in there jeering and laughing with the pastor or whatever,
Yeah.
and trying to pick his brain of what's going on or whatever. The pastor basically
Giving him a show.
Really a show,
Exactly.
because at the same time this man kind of either he's trying to show that he's mentally insane or he really believes that he is God.
Yeah,
Either way, he's
basically.
mentally insane.
Either way. Either way, I don't
Either
like.
way.
No, he gotta be mental. He
It
got people
can't
killing people, bro.
because the man. I mean, the man have how I don't
You're
want
the leader of the church. You
I
gotta
don't
be
want to
killing people in the
generalize.
church.
I don't want to generalize pastors, but pastors tend to have that. There's coarse and hoarse voices. So the man, like he had that voice that
And
he's
it was
like.
soft.
It's soft
It's
and it's
soft.
hoarse at the same time. You know what I mean? So he's saying like, he's basically saying that he was, basically doing the work, that he's seen that, there's going to come to the end of times, and he's trying to, put his flock aware of, that it is the end of time. So these are the things that he has to do for things that, I guess.
The man called his church a ark.
Yes, that's another thing.
That's how you know he's crazy.
Like
He think
I'm
he's
like,
Noah.
because I'm like, where's the ark? Because the ark have to be on the like.
The ark is the
it has to be
church.
The
built.
ark is the church.
The church is
And
the
then-
ark. The ark is the church.
Listen,
Like,
that shit was not going to sail away.
you.
I'm not, if a flood was coming, that was not going to flee.
Yo,
First of all, the church
but-
never finished build anyway. If you look on the church, the church never finished
Where was
build.
the animal?
They don't
Come
finish
to
build, but
come
we
and
have it look decent. We have there.
Yeah,
it look
that was a
pretty
good
decent.
sized church. That
That's
was a good sized
big,
church.
and it looked nice,
Now, apparently,
freshly painted up and everything.
allegedly, he was bringing in anywhere from
$1 million a week.
$1 million a week.
Yo.
And they said it was like 4 different orphans.
Yes, they might not charge US dollar for healing them, bro.
US dollar for healing.
Yeah, if you healing like healing and prayer and special meeting,
Yeah,
he
we
charge
can't buy
US
that.
dollar like $350. It's a $350 US dollar. So I'm making money a week, man. Tell you,
That's crazy.
it's straight. No, he's making that a day.
He-
He's
Yo.
making that a day. He's making that a day. Because it's like he do 3 meetings a day.
So and then now I see that in the news also, the one of the women that he killed, but ordered to kill, had this lady, basically get away from her family, not talk to her family at all,
Yeah.
change her insurance benefits over to his name.
Yes.
So when she dies, he gets
Her money.
all her money.
Yeah.
Now, this pastor had to been planning this for a year now, because this is when she come into the church.
Exactly.
You understand? For a
Exactly.
whole year now. So you made this
No,
person,
but it's a different person.
huh?
This person didn't die.
Well,
No. This one is this one of the lady
I thought
that
she did
killed.
die.
Yes.
The one that he did with the insurance thing. She didn't die.
Oh.
I
It
thought
didn't
this-
go- it didn't go through.
I thought that's
See,
a.
and that's
The
another thing
insurance
too.
thing didn't go through.
So I'm
Because
reading different
one
stories.
report said
You just-
it did go
yeah,
through,
that's-
and one is saying that it didn't go through.
Exactly.
That's the crazy thing. That behind this whole mess with this,
I need to
it's
fact check that.
ridiculous.
I need
It's
to fact check
ridiculous.
that.
That's what I'm
'cause,
saying. Like
yeah.
every week, something
It is
else I come
something.
on.
Yeah.
There's so
new.
much
And it's-
news coming out
Because
behind
last
this
week we didn't
man.
know none of this. And
Because
then this
I'm
week, no,
because
that
I'm
was
reading
so
this and
much.
it's saying that this lady is one of the deceased.
See, and the one I
Yeah.
read said she's not, and then when I read said the insurance thing didn't
See,
go through.
And
Jamaica
one
need to
said
stop
that
the
it
fuckery
did
with the
go
news.
through. Y'all me can't buy that in the money.
Yo, but either way, that this pastor is basically setting people up to basically reap the benefits of of their benefit. I mean, reap the benefits of them, because how you don't know this man from nobody, but you're going to take off your family off of your insurance. And your death insurance or whatever,
First of all,
and
she
then you
have
put
heart
this
to do
man
that.
name in.
Yeah, your life
She
insurance.
have-
Your life insurance,
She
yeah.
have heart to do that.
And then they took
come
loans.
on.
They all took loans and gave him that money.
Yes.
They all took
Oh, this
crazy
one
loans.
member, I saw the report, and she took out over 70,000. I think it was.
They all took out loans.
Yeah.
Like she took out so much loans behind going to that church.
Because they had to put money in for the art because he was buying supplies and all that. Like he's doing. But the crazy thing, this exposed kind of. They tell you this exposed that Jamaican a mentality that Jamaican people
I
have.
was thinking that too.
It's like people can come as they come from foreign, then them
Give them
good.
look at two look at
Yeah.
shit.
Yes, man. They ain't good.
Exactly.
A boss,
It's crazy.
everybody have boss and sir.
Yeah,
There we go.
yeah,
There we
yeah.
go.
All these people come and kind of
Exactly.
paint. You see me? But it just a certain
But
because the man, know him report. If
But-
he was a criminal back Canada, because he said Canada ain't come from.
Yeah.
And then he come to Jamaica. Nobody know really look him up. They just accept. He say,
Well,
pastor
exactly.
there, new pastor,
You know,
Exactly.
but
Yes.
exactly.
Yes.
But
Yes.
you already know.
Jamaica be run down.
You already know.
Exactly.
You already know that Jamaica people,
Until the neck
like
get cut off.
Jamaica
You see what I'm
people,
saying?
Jamaica
Like
people,
this.
we
Come on, bro.
as a whole,
We have to do more
we
research.
love gimmicks and we love the hype, and that's a fact. It don't matter if you're in dance hall. It don't matter if you're in the church. We all love being with the new thing. And if being in the new thing is a pastor that comes in and have all these little outrageous things he wants to do and say, and he makes the church look like it's some big old hype thing, of course they're gonna flock to it because they want to be involved. Anything that is rocking with the times, that's what they want to be involved with. So
It's a shame.
It's a shame.
It's a shame.
And it's not about it. In this case, it's not about no age. It's not about no gender. It's just about being a people that is a fool to these games and to
Yeah.
these little bright little things that come up with it. So we have to do better as a people when it comes down to new people coming to our island and introducing certain things. We have to stop selling yourself
Jesus.
out. Because at the same time, once that person make all his money and leave you guys, y'all still in the same position he left y'all in. He met y'all in. You understand?
For real. First of all, did you see the house? Did you see the house that he
got
was
a few
in?
houses.
3 properties, they said.
Listen,
But you see the main one, right? Like,
listen,
that
man.
was a big house, and he was living with how many boys or men?
I be a little pitney in the
Yeah, see,
and
See, I tried to put that.
Nigga, listen.
we walk over with that umbrella. Anytime you want to do it, you have the umbrella over your head. Like, what kind of like
with a little boy walking with an umbrella.
Yeah, behind
Like,
him.
it was a church
Anytime
member.
you're outside,
She was
Whenever
explaining
you're on the side of a building,
exactly what was going
So
on.
he walked with an umbrella to shield him from the sun.
you have an umbrella over. Anytime you're
Yes.
outdoors, you got an umbrella over. Even when you're in the pool or
And you
anything.
have somebody that wiping sweat, brother.
Yeah,
Put
so,
it that way,
see,
that's what I tell her, like-
see, this is the thing that I don't understand. You cannot have to be in this a third world country, and you have that type of power where you have these young men is trying to basically live comfortably, but they have to go to such measures to try to live a decent life. You know what I'm saying?
This is the second cult in Jamaica too, so it's just this is the second
Yeah,
one.
this is the
In
second
2
one
years
that
we figured
have-
out.
And
Yeah.
First one was kidnapping kids.
Yeah.
Taking kids from home and not giving them back.
and that's the thing, bro. Like
I understand.
if we gotta go through this as a country, you know what I mean, and nobody steps up for us, the government should be having way more, input in what's going on with who's coming into the country to start a church or some type of any organization. You should have some type of somebody that can at least have a screening for them. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have that. They just make anybody that have a little money and they can get the little license and they got all the little, bells and whistles, and they can say, all right, I'll pay that one off, pay that one off, everything good. And that's how it
think it's
moves.
the government though. I think it's Christianity on the whole. Christianity, it believes that it leaves it open that anybody can be pastor, anybody can be open a church, anybody can say them a Christian, and they have many different types of Christian. Then they have many different types of pastor. Then they have many different types of churches.
Yeah.
So anything weird come along on the block, it can still go along under the umbrella because it can say, oh well, it's just a new branch, or it's just a new age, or
yeah.
Doctrine. Okay,
I'm
I
a
think
new
I see what
improved
you're saying.
version of what's there already. I may
Okay.
approve this new science of Christianity.
Yeah,
That's just so Christianity.
But everything
it's open to that.
Everything had to have
Religion
checks.
is open to that.
Everything had to have some type of checks and balances, though. You understand what I'm
so
saying?
you have to be. To be a pastor,
You have to
don't
go.
you have to go
to college for
Yeah,
it.
you have to go to school, college, or something for it.
No,
you have to do
we not-
something.
We don't think you have to go to college, but
Well, these
nowadays
new
you have to go to college.
These new age pastors,
They have to go
right?
to college,
They have to
yeah.
go to college.
Yeah.
Now, you see these older pastors now. They rent a building or they rent a room or whatever and start their church, and they just call themselves pastor and whatever. So most of these pastors up in the age, I don't think they actually went to school to be a pastor. You know what I mean? They just
They have to do something to validate them as a pastor.
but the thing about it is you could
Is
be
it
ordained.
ordained?
Yes, you
Oh,
can be
yeah,
ordained as a
yeah,
pastor.
ordained,
Now you
okay.
can take actually classes through your church to become some type
people
of
work their way up the
yeah
ladder.
yeah.
Okay.
You know,
So
like they work
so
their
you know
way
you
up.
got
Yeah,
that
that's
you
what
got
I'm- that's what I'm thinking.
you
Like,
got
you have to do
head
something.
deacons
But a lot
and
of
all of
people
these things they
Okay.
work up until they can get to that that pulpit to say, oh,
Okay.
I'm the pastor, or you can get voted in as a pastor if the congregation it believes you can.
I remember
yeah.
that back in the day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yes.
back in the so now, like they should have some type of checks and balances to say, all right, well, we know this pastor and he been in church for X amount of years and he is qualified to lead the church or whatever. Even if you come up with a new branch or doctrine for the church, somebody has to have checks and balances on why you believe this way. Why should you have this church or why should you lead this doctrine? You know what I mean?
It's like the thing, they're not going to check it because he come with the TV style of the TV style when people are drop like Joel Osteen, and then when they have people are Japan and thing that impede people for acting in church. Like you have some people in PA if can't do some dropping and some things like that. So imagine it. Like you're not gonna Jamaica people.
Hey, are you Chopper?
Listen, real Chopper. Listen, I seen a video with the man.
But all of them like Africa. You see Africa when them
the same way they beat people. But listen, I seen a video with the same cult pastor, right? They're having his church, and the man I sing Gully Bop. Say everyone want to touch off of me. Hey, every guy, same cult pastor, bro.
He's singing some other song too,
and he mixed it up with something else.
He sing a lot of like that song.
Yes, but at the same time,
I knew something was wrong.
If you in a church, and if you in a church, I'm telling you, like, all right. If we visit our church right now, if I go to my mother church right now, right, or even your church right now, and I see one of them pastors start saying any lyrics from secular music, I'm walking out of there. I'm walking out of there. I don't see. I'm not. There's no way you should be
lyrics to I wanna skank song them.
No,
you shouldn't know no lyrics.
So if you go to church and say God make it say you really gonna sit down in there
all the time though. They do it all the time.
But no, I'm walking out of there. I'm walking out of there because it don't make no sense. Like you shouldn't be connecting. You should not be connect. I know you want to be. I know you want to bring souls to the church. You should not be connecting secular music to your beliefs or your preaching. Because that is not what it is. That's not the Bible. That's not how you want to connect. You want to connect with somebody. You have to really connect with somebody. Be personal and go and talk about struggles that anybody go through. Yeah. But you going through music that you should not be even listening to. But everybody want to touch off of you.
They do it though. Look at the gospel guy that came out with that song that a couple of years ago.
Ooh.
It was a big thing in Jamaica. The gospel artist he did over some song. It was like a Dexter Dapp song or it was W Magnum song Barlow.
Yes, I remember that. Remember that.
Right?
Yes.
And
yes.
it became a big song. It became a big
But it was a big controversy too. It was a big controversy because they would say, how could this man take a song like that and make it into a gospel song?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. It happens all the time.
You know, it does.
But
at the same time,
dancehall do it to gospel songs, or gospel songs do it to dancehall.
But I can appreciate where when dancehall do a gospel song, that means that person was raised in a church.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
He has some type of thing in him. But as a gospel singer or whatever, you should not be taking things from secular music.
He was raised in the dancehall.
Touche.
You're right.
Touche.
I'm growing out of dancehall.
Hey, touche. But you should not be bringing it into the church.
It should not.
You don't bring a dancehall like church.
No, you shouldn't do that. Nah, I don't believe so. Because at the same time, man, like
co-pastor definitely did though.
No, he's
different.
He wanted them to feel like he was a cool pastor, I guess, or one of the pastors that know what's going on in the streets.
Yo, you see when it was his birthday and they were celebrating his birthday, and then he locked two limo, and then he locked down the city, and then you have a police escort. You have a police escort him to his church, or to whoever he was having his birthday party.
What?
Listen.
Yes, Luke. It was like a funeral escort.
You didn't see it?
I didn't see that.
2-3 police on bike in front of a limousine. Them a black traffic, like a blocky road, like red light, green light. Them a blocky.
Yo, oh my God.
No, but I tell you, and the limousine them just follow him through in traffic, yo.
Oh man!
And then they come out and then they already camping, and then you will see people in church. You will see people as when they pull up, people in church just scream and I clap and I clap. Yo, it's just like African thing.
Go to YouTube and just Google.
I can't believe that. Yo, I really have to watch that video.
It looks like in Jamaica for about a good 10-12 years though operate.
Yeah, you have to because to have those type of. If he could, you
But
know,
you ain't go crazy now.
nah. Listen, this was a long time coming. Like you
He
go to
probably planned it, like
you time it at a like you gotta build up your flock, right? As you say that you are God. You're
But you
God.
gotta go upstairs
But-
from the building, Lucas.
Huh?
You could have waited and finish upstairs.
Listen. Yo,
I swear,
Yo.
you this week, boy.
I told you already. Like
crazy.
we're gonna be honest on this show. We're gonna be honest,
We out here being
and we're gonna be. Because I'm like, listen, the arc never finished, Bill. I said that earlier. I said the arc never finished,
No.
Bill. So how you start sacrificing
Oh, it's
people
like, yeah,
like
yeah.
right now?
It's like you get that
Hey,
message. Like you
imagine
get that message. Like
now.
say,
Yo.
do it now.
Yeah.
Yes, the man sent out the message on Facebook
Listen,
early.
Don't bring the phone.
Yeah, you wrap your phones in foil paper. Not, but he didn't spell it. He ain't spell it foil. He spelled it FILE. File.
Yo, that's the thing that really
Now,
tripping me
now
out.
as a follower, now this one you take sense out of nonsense, right?
You're writing a patwa.
Now, no,
writing a patwa.
no,
He know
no,
the spell.
no.
He know the spell.
Listen,
Patwa, am I right?
no. Take sense out of nonsense. Now I'm a follower now, and I'm reading this text messages. I'm like, say me not go back at the church yet.
No, first of all,
Like
it's his
something wrong.
titles that had me.
Something wrong.
Yo,
And how he can really wait, what's all his names? But anyway,
Yeah,
I
he had
saw
about
the
20
last
titles.
one that had the 3 9s.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
just basically 6, upside down. Like the
Yeah,
3
more
9s.
title than any Lewis, yo.
That alone
Listen, man.
tripped me out. There's no way I would go to that church.
he wanted people to find him out so bad, but nobody was gonna approach him. He had the messages there where you could say, "Listen, I don't believe in your shit."
But they call himself God.
Yes.
Why would you go to a
Exactly.
church with a man that they call himself God?
Exactly.
That's blasphemy.
Some people
That's
fool with
blasphemy.
Christianity.
That's-
I mentioned what
Exactly.
they say like he prophesies a lot of things. They said so. Like he said a lot of things that happen.
But I think I
So-
think a lot of things that he said that he could have made happen. You know what I'm saying?
Man, how money you could
I
have
think a
set
lot of
it
the
up.
things he could have made happen.
He could have
for
made
real.
happen.
Set it up.
You feel me? But they were saying something about even the COVID and all that stuff. Like he said, like, oh, bad things are gonna come on this. But I'm saying, like, people could say that.
Now you can
People
say that
been
all the time.
prophesizing that long time. Said bad things are coming.
Listen, I've been in the church. I've been in a church one time when they have
Remember
the
Y2K?
Yeah, I remember them time too. Everybody in that church that year,
Oh, okay.
everybody in that church that year, dog.
You
Like,
remember
yo,
the pastor that just said,
dog.
maybe by message
Listen.
Night, no, we can't go. I can't go to
Listen,
some pastor. and say, yo,
listen to
remember
what I'm
Y2K?
saying.
Yeah,
I've been in one of them church service,
Seriously,
bro.
you know
Listen.
remember?
I remember.
The Y2K message.
I've been in a church where they said that they basically brought it. Like in a few words, they basically said, if you don't change your life today, you're gonna die
gonna-
tomorrow.
yeah,
that's what
basically.
that's the scare tactic that they use. I've been in a church and
Now
that was a
I'm
scare
different.
tactic that they used. You understand?
Y2K, right? Yeah.
If you don't,
had me
he
shook.
said, if you don't change your life today, you're gonna die tomorrow.
Yeah, man, the Y2K one crazy. Man.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yo,
because
listen.
everything was happening where they said everything gonna shut
They
down.
said Jesus, I
I
come.
remember,
God, I
yo.
come back for your world.
Let me tell you, before it hit 12 o'clock, everybody was at altar trying to get prayer.
Yeah.
Everybody was at
Yeah.
altar trying to
Yo.
get prayer.
Yo, that's
Every
messed up, man.
you see 1999 no
Oh, Jamaica always got church
no
for
hold
New
on
Year's.
hold on you see party 1999 nobody in a party
Yeah, I remember. I'm telling you, it was nobody
Everybody
in
in
the
that
party, bro.
church.
everybody in that church 1999
I remember our
Everybody
church
tried-
was
by like November. Everybody, you see, by December baptism, everybody had baptized. Everybody had changed their life. No, because
yeah
then next year, they don't know which year.
Yeah.
They say, you think that I done enough?
Yeah.
No, say
Listen,
2000 and say,
yeah.
I know we're 2020, so.
Yo,
Listen.
I remember we couldn't find
But at
seats.
the-
False prophet, man.
but
We couldn't
at the
find
same
seat.
time like you know what I mean
Remember, all the balcony full everywhere.
Yo,
Yeah.
we couldn't find seat in
Yeah.
that church, bro.
listen to me bro and it's no doubt in like as being a Christian or whatever you're always gonna believe that God coming back for the world. No state I'm not disputing that, but at the same time as a messenger of Christ you should not use scare tactics to get people in church. I don't feel like that's a good look for people, for the church. I feel like you don't want to push somebody into something that they're not ready to do. You always want somebody to come in wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying?
Push or pull.
Yeah, or pull. You know what I mean?
Can I pull too?
Bruh, yeah, they pull too. Because I remember going to it. I remember going to it. I'm not going to say the church, but I remember going to the church. I remember going to the church. It was me, Queen, and Aunt Pat. I ain't going.
She goes,
Listen, big up Aunt Pat anytime. You know this. You know this. This true. It's true. I got stories for days, but this is true.
Yeah, bro, I remember.
But listen,
Yeah, I remember too. Yeah.
me and Aunt Pat and Queen, we sitting in the same row. So, you know, Rosie, like, I think this is around the time when Rosie, like, they've been living here for like a good 2 years or so, or you know what I mean? So she seen us in the same row. She come pull us out
Pull.
the car to go up.
Not push.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on today with this. He was ready for this one. He was ready this week.
So Rosie come on, you know, bring us up to the altar for prayer or whatever. So we up there, and you know what I mean, the pastor preaching or whatever, and then it's pastor praying over each and every one of us or whatever. But this is the thing. Now I see them going down the line. So me and Queen are the last one.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So me see them go down the line, and they got the olive oil and a rub on their head, and then one little push or with like a jerk or something like that. You know what I mean?
And you want your job.
And then I see some people that drop. I said, oh shit. Cause you only see this shit on TV, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, this shit real.
Yeah.
So me I wait for my turn now, but I'm Pat next.
Yeah.
So I'm Pat right next to me. So get the Ampat now. Ampat does, you know what I mean? They praying over Ampat, and I see the man finger, the thumb shrunk. Yo, the man said, boom, and Ampat drop and say, yeah. So I said, oh shit, I might turn or something. I said, all right, no.
Yeah, go jump now.
So I brace myself now and say, all right, let me see what's going on. So the woman, you know, she praying for me, and she put the olive oil on and everything, and she ready up, and now I said, all right, let's see what's going on. Put the hand on my head and said, and me now move again. Me now move. You need extra prayer, brother. Yo, so
Looky, y'all just, oh my God. Look
No.
at Looky had on his face, bro.
no, because it's that's foolishness though. You cannot do that.
Yeah.
I understand if you feel, you know, the Holy Ghost and you feel spirit, you know, spirit of what's going on. That's different. But you get to a place where you can't. You look at things and you feel like it's not right, or you're doing it for the show. You understand what I'm saying? So like, even at that point now, they put us in another room because they say, you know, you need extra prayer, so we go in another room now.
This nigga needs extra
No,
Extra island.
yeah. So it's me, Queen,
Go pray upon some more
Queen, Aunt Pat, and some other people go in the room or whatever. So I said. So I mean, before the I guess the head deacon or whatever was there, I'll come in or whatever. So I said, I'm Pat. So I will make you fall. You really feel it? Do you really feel the spirit or whatever? She said, me no know.
No.
Yo.
That's how religion gets you.
When I tell you, I laughed till I cried that day, dog.
You want to be involved.
Yeah, listen.
You want to be part of the show.
Listen, I remember that like it happened yesterday, and Queen can tell you the same story because Queen was right there, and Queen stand up firm, seeing way too.
Yeah.
Y'all need the extra prayer. That's what
Nah,
you
but
say.
the thing about it was like, it don't make no sense. Like, you can't force this. You can't force that on people. And I feel like you know, I know that religion is very dear to our family, and I know it's a thing that we grew up into, and we all don't, you know, take to it or whatever, or we all have our little disagreement about certain things, but you have to respect our decisions. You know what I'm saying? I know you feel like, you know, if we don't change our lives, we're just going to be damned forever. But it's
We don't feel that way.
you know what I mean? We all don't feel the same. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they take for people personal relationship with God
they play people
for granted.
emotions.
For granted too.
That's what he did too.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what the co-pastor
So
did.
you basically telling me my relationship with God is not right. So I wake
do what me said.
Yeah, exactly. So because I wake up every morning I drive to work, I pray. Every morning. Not one morning I don't pray. If I forget to pray in the morning, I will pray at work while I'm doing whatever.
Yeah.
So that's my thing. You understand what I'm saying?
reverence,
That's
right?
my reverence. You know what I mean? So, and I'll pray for I pray for me. I pray for everybody in my family. I pray for what's going on in my life or what I want to change or what I wanted to be a better person or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll pray for that. But you cannot tell me my relationship with God is not going to be good if I don't come to church
it's not good
or I
enough.
don't, if it's not good enough, if I don't follow what you follow. It's not going to, it don't feel right to me. You know what I'm saying? That's not, I know that's how we were raised to feel like we have to go with what's going on, but I don't feel like that's the thing for me. Now, I will go to church once in a while. I will go to church. I don't have no problem going to church. But the thing about it is, I'm not that person that's going to take positions and take roles and all of these things in church anymore. I don't feel it's for me because I'll look like I'm an imposter playing music on Saturday and going in on Sunday and acting like I'm holier than thou.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You living like two life.
exactly, which I see a lot of people doing, but I'm not gonna.
That's what the church is.
I mean,
it's a
go
second
to
life.
church, of course, like I said, we believe in Christianity. For me, it's just like I go to church, I feel good.
Nah,
You
it's,
go to church and when you walk out,
Listen,
you feel
man.
like a whole new person. But
Listen.
still, I believe in that
Man, I
God.
don't be feeling nothing.
You know,
he said, but what you like? According to
we're
what?
about to have a long conversation. I was
No.
we're about to have
No.
a long conversation.
God was telling
No.
The thing, yeah, but that's the
No, everybody always
no, that's the kind of piggyback what Tracy just said. Like sometimes you go to church and the pastor is talking about something that actually what you're going through.
It's like a motivational
Yeah,
speech.
like it's like they actually talking about something about what's going what
I was like,
you're
oh,
actually
that
going
was
through
like for
sometimes,
me,
and then you can you have different ways
feel
of
like
looking at
it's
it.
connected, like,
Yeah,
it's like,
exactly.
This man is God. Like,
No, I wouldn't.
Not that he's God, but he's connected to the
Yeah,
source.
he's connected to a higher power.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, of course, you're gonna feel like some days you probably go in there. It's like, damn, I was just thinking about that, or I was just going through that, and how he explained it through his sermon, I feel I can change certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can definitely. I felt that way coming out of church when twice a couple times.
I've felt things in church. Like,
Yeah.
'cause sometimes you have people that could give speeches. Like, it's the words that touch the people.
Of course,
It's
of
not
course,
really the religion. Like, it's the pastor and how they talk.
of course.
You know, like,
Of course.
because I already know what the religion is about,
Mm-hmm.
how it came about. So it just don't touch me no more. It don't touch me no more.
I'm sorry to laugh, but you always like, you already know what it's about,
Yeah, I know what it's about.
how it came about.
Yeah, how it came about.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah.
and I mean,
It's a tool, you know.
it's everything is everything that happens through religion, through any type of organization, it's for another purpose. Most of it,
purpose.
somebody's
Yes.
purpose sometimes.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can find happiness through it, and sometimes you cannot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know, and a lot of happy Christians. I know a lot of people get up every Sunday, every Saturday morning, and they are motivated to go to church, and that
wanna
is
do
fine.
more.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
I mean, I like if that's
I
what
know
you
a
want to do
couple,
for your
of
life.
course.
That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have the same lane. Everybody don't have the same thing.
One thing I will say about it though, about religion, like it tell people to be positive. So I say it would do more good than anything else.
Yeah.
But I mean, not maybe that was the wrong thing to say.
I mean, religion.
I don't think I meant to say that it do more good, but it helps people.
I think it's a moral.
Not that it do more good, but it helps people.
I think it's a moral moral
guide. Like, it helps
guideline.
guide you,
Yes,
yeah.
I think it's a moral guideline that helps people to be
a better human being.
more humane to me.
Yeah.
Like I feel like that, but at the same time, I feel like people take a lot of these these verses and these books of the Bible and they construe it into something that is not
To fit them.
to fit their standard and not for
Okay.
for the popular the audience. You know what I'm saying? Because we're basically going to church and listening to an interpretation of a person of their own interpretation of the word in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically our job to say, I'm gonna read this and interpret it the way I feel it speaks to me. Instead, you're listening to
compare
it,
it.
and
Okay,
exactly.
I
People
so,
don't do that.
People don't do that.
I get what
People
you're saying.
like
It depends
people.
on the pastor.
They will.
I understand what you're
They will
saying.
have this chapter of the Bible
Pastor's the
read
last
out,
say.
and then they will outline this thing, and then they will listen to what the interpretation of this pastor is saying about this book, and they will just go with that and never have no type of other thing to push you and say, oh, let me read it for myself. What does this verse say to me?
Basically, what
You know
the
what I mean?
co-pastor did. Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yo.
I mean, that's what he did.
Yo,
They
I'm
took
telling you, people
they
fall
hang
for
out to his-
religion.
they hang out to all his words. Like, that's basically what he did.
That's what religion is,
Yeah.
a tool to control people. That's why these cult people, they use it to control
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Because they know it was going to work.
Man, it's been a lot of cults, throughout this country alone.
And
And
most of them use religion.
and they use religion.
That is true.
Remember
Yes.
Waco, Texas, where all the
exactly.
that was
Perfect
crazy.
example.
Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
That was crazy.
it's a bunch of craziness, man. It's like they even made they made a whole movie on Waco, Texas, and all that.
Yeah.
How that thing went about, and that was crazy. But he looked at himself as Jesus Christ.
Most of these crazy,
Yeah.
they narcissists.
So
Yeah.
and he had like many wives and children that lived in this place with him and all this stuff. I'm like, yo,
this cult pastor had many boyfriends. It
yo.
seems. It seems. Allegedly.
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 Like that's how like this
That's
is
like my new favorite word.
this is
Yeah, look at that. Enough of
feel
that.
so protected.
listen.
I feel so
Listen,
protected
bro.
when I use that word.
Listen, man, I just feel like it's a shame that these people had to go through this traumatic thing. Like
Can you imagine?
You-
though?
you-
I feel like they wanted to go through it. I feel like these people, they were there, Lukey. If the police didn't come, they would have just went about their business as normal.
They definitely would have,
Right.
but at the same
True.
time, the mind is different, bro. Like everybody not strong. And I said that before in the last episode that when people come from broken homes or they just broken as a person, you know what I'm saying, they look for some type of place to feel that joy that they don't have anymore. So when they go to this place and this pastor is preaching and is feeling this
and they
thing
came
in
from
there,
all over Jamaica.
yeah, exactly.
These are rich people.
And most of these people are rich people, yes.
They're giving the man money like, yo, man.
But the thing about it is, rich.
Church.
What I find out
Look
the
how Kanye
most,
do it. Church
the
do it.
first thing I
Oh, wow.
Anton Billionaire.
yeah.
It's a
But
cult thing. People love religion. If you say you're Christian and you're doing
the
the
thing,
thing,
the
and
thing,
then you,
the thing,
they support
I,
it, Jesse. They support it.
I see that. I see
the thing,
that.
the thing I recognize the
He's
most.
selling like crazy.
The thing I recognize the most though.
Christian and buy.
Yeah.
Church people them buy our tea.
No,
It's true. It's true. I want to pair anyway, so I ain't gonna lie to you. I got,
They
Church people them buy our tea.
They comfy as hell.
nah,
They
that
comfy.
but
He's
what
selling
I,
his flip flops for $350.
I ain't buying that though. But what I wanted to say though, like it's a bunch of well-off people going to these churches, right? And basically pouring their money into this man. Just because you have money, it don't make you happy. And just because
bored.
you have money, that don't make you, educated either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
So at the same time, these people got their money invested in something that they have time to do. You know what I mean? They have some time to do something. You know what I mean? So they're going to fund this pastor, and they're going to get all the hypeness from this pastor, and they're going to get all these love from the people in the church. And they have this standard in the church where the sister Pauline gave this amount, and you should be praised about it. You know what I mean? So that's the thing.
It's just crazy.
You just feeling this void. You just feeling this void inside of you, dog. Like people need to really kind of turn to, getting themselves, talking to somebody that's, that a counselor or something like that, or some type of that can get their mental state or see what they're missing in their life. You know what I mean? Instead of you're pouring all this money into this pastor, and now he have 3 lives in the name of what? He took 3 lives in the name of what? Nothing.
This is crazy.
That's because he's saying that he's God.
Yeah, the cop, one of them died. That was a cop, right?
Yeah, I heard she bust a shot. She shot at the cops.
Shot at the police, and she was a police. That's I'm saying that's the mentality. Like, think about it. You work for the police, and you got church, right? And police come to investigate the church where you're there, but because you so brainwashed in a church, you forget say
you are police too. Yeah,
it's supposed to be followed. So you are defending your preacher,
and that's where the brainwash is. Like, you forget yourself.
Yep.
You want to get this void out of your body where you say that you're missing something, but now this church is now your everything now. Yeah. So now you wanna bust shots in the name of God. That's it. No, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the pastor that want to say he's God. So now you think you're defending God. You understand?
Well, he might think God can go on. On a lighter note, we're gonna because this a pastor too much something not come out in Canada.
More talk about next week, people. So we have more to come.
Exactly.
Like, y'all want to know all the juicy details, or if y'all interested, just go on YouTube.
Definitely.
All I did was put in cult pastor.
His face will be coming up smiling.
Was it Kevin? I can't remember his last name. The pastor.
I don't know that man's name, bro.
Listen, it was just so much information. Smith. There we go. It was just so much information coming out about this whole big thing. Yeah. Like, it's even hard to even keep up.
Yeah, and we said that he wasn't Jamaican in the last episode, but he is Jamaican.
He is Jamaican.
I mean, yes. Jamaican people have them things that power in them.
Yeah,
so.
But we gotta take an L one time.
Yeah, go take the L on this one.
Try to shoot them off, but because I accent still.
No,
accent is the way how he talks.
It's him that making that accent. That man talks straight patois, dog. He just making that accent to make him feel like he's more important.
Nah, he talks like he's from a different country. Patois. The patois different. That was different.
It's like it's speaky spokey.
The only thing I want to hear about this pastor is he getting charged? What's the outcome? I need to know.
Wrap it up.
I feel like
they're
going
an open and shut case.
They're not going to do that. They're gonna make this long out until we all forget this.
This is an open and shut case. I think so
too.
Yeah.
This will be like Petra drama all over again.
Yep. Yeah.
Open and shut case. That's it.
I like that thing happened. I'm open and shut.
It's open and shut. But y'all want more news about Pastor Smith?
Kevin Smith, or the cult pastor.
Just go on YouTube. It's all over social media.
Yeah,
the news and everything. Go check that out. We was just giving you a little brief.
It took over
the whole segment.
Because I think everybody is shocked over this whole thing.
We are, man.
It was just like.
But this is where I feel like this is where people of the church should be more aware of how their responsibilities are looked
Everybody
at.
got looking at themselves. Though.
Exactly.
Yes.
Everybody should be, especially people of the church. You have a big responsibility of how you send messages.
Especially church people are looking.
No, especially them.
Don't work hard, no.
Listen, just like what they say that we as dancehall artists. You see, this like they say dancehall artists churches bring violence and all this stuff that happened to our communities, this is the same way where this pastor did something to the name of church. Y'all have a big responsibility now as pastors, deacons, deaconess, whatever your role is in church. You have a big responsibility in what you do and what the messages that you send out to people. Yeah, I don't care. It's for your personal gain. You better be talking the God's words that fill your heart and not for personal gain. You understand what I'm saying?
There we go. Boom, mic drop.
And so I don't want to hear
right there.
I don't want to hear none of that. Nothing. You have a big responsibility, and that's where it ends. I don't care about what nobody say. When we have stuff that go on in dancehall, we take it like a champ, and we say, you know what, it was wrong. But religion time, when it's these churches, y'all have a big responsibility to keep your flock safe. There we go. So take it as you want it.
All right, Mac, drop Lukey.
All right. So you just remember that. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow all our
watch, jump in the comment section.
Follow all our social media on Instagram and Facebook. And if you like to for us to speak about something that you are passionate about, please let us know. Send us a message through social media, or if you want to send me an email at onedroppodcast@gmail.com. Hit us up. We always open to new conversations. Also sponsorship. You notice that we haven't had any sponsors here, but we got one coming up. Okay. Well, Tracy be working, you know what I'm saying?
I be trying.
But big up to everybody that's out there still supporting and still out there. Big up our 600 plus subscribers on YouTube and still growing. Thank you for rocking with us.
Yes.
And I appreciate y'all always being in the comments, and even if when it's negative, it's fine. But we appreciate all comments.
It's gonna help us. It's gonna help us.
Exactly. I just appreciate these moments where we can have these open conversations, and I hope that y'all guys take something positive out of it. And even if you don't agree, I hope you find where we're coming from, what lane we coming from, because it's not about us downing anybody or downing any organization. It's just our opinions, and you can't change that. You know what I mean? We can have a conversation about it and see where everybody lies, but you can't change my opinion. That's all it is. You know what I mean? So I just love all of y'all, and you know what we say every day, love.
Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat.
Watch I wanna.